The listing says $400,000. You'll actually spend closer to $550,000 before you move in, and over $950,000 by the time you pay it off. Down payment, closing costs, inspections, insurance, property taxes, maintenance, interest. The true cost of buying a home is dramatically higher than the price on the sign. Nobody walks you through all of it before you sign. This video does. The traditional advice? Put 20% down. On a $400,000 home, that's $80,000 in cash. The reason for 20%, it eliminates private mortgage insurance, PMI, which costs 0.5% to 1.5% of the loan balance annually. On a $320,000 loan, that's $1,600 to $4,800 per year in extra costs. But most first-time buyers don't have $80,000. The median down payment for first-time buyers is about 8%, $32,000 on a $400,000 home. FHA loans allow as little as 3.5% down. VA loans require zero down for eligible veterans. Lower down payments mean higher monthly payments, PMI costs, and more interest over the life of the loan. The down payment isn't just a number. It determines the cost of everything that follows. On top of the down payment, you'll pay closing costs, typically 2 to 5% of the purchase price. On a $400,000 home, that's $8,000 to $20,000 due at the closing table. What's in closing costs? Loan origination fee, 0.5 to 1% of the loan amount. Appraisal fee, $300 to $600. Title insurance, $1,000 to $2,000. Home inspection, $300 to $500. Recording fees, attorney fees, prepaid property taxes, prepaid homeowners insurance, and potentially discount points to lower your interest rate. Many first-time buyers budget for the down payment, but forget about closing costs entirely. They arrive at closing $15,000 short. Plan for both. If you put 20% down on a $400,000 home and borrow $320,000 at 7% for 30 years, your monthly principal and interest payment is $2,029. Over 30 years, you'll pay $766,940 in total payments. That's $320,000 in principal, plus $446,440 in interest. You paid for the house and then paid almost that much again in interest alone, but that's not your full monthly payment. Add property taxes, typically 1 to 2% of home value, or $333 to $667 per month. Add homeowners insurance, roughly $150 to $300 per month. Add PMI if your down payment was under 20%. Your real monthly housing cost is $2,600 to $3,100, not the $2,229 quoted in mortgage ads. The costs don't stop at closing. Home ownership comes with maintenance. The rule of thumb is 1 to 2% of your home's value annually. On a $400,000 home, that's $4,000 to $8,000 per year for roof repairs, HVAC maintenance, plumbing, appliance replacement, and landscaping. A new roof costs $8,000 to $15,000. A new HVAC system costs $5,000 to $12,000. A water heater replacement costs $1,500 to $3,000. These expenses arrive unpredictably. Unlike renting, there's no landlord to call. If the furnace breaks in January, you pay. If the roof leaks in a storm, you pay. Home equity is real, but it's not free. You're maintaining a depreciating structure sitting on appreciating land. Let's add it all up for year one. Down payment, $80,000 at 20%. Closing costs, $15,000. Monthly payments, including taxes and insurance, approximately $2,800 times 12 equals $33,600. Maintenance, $6,000. Total first-year cost, approximately $134,600. By year 5, you've spent roughly $250,000, but paid down only about $18,000 in principal. Your equity is primarily from the down payment and any price appreciation, not from your monthly payments. The monthly payment mostly services debt. This is not an argument against buying, it's an argument for going in with eyes open. Now, how does this compare to renting and investing the difference? The standard advice, buying is always better than renting, ignores the math. If you take the $95,000 you'd spend on a down payment and closing costs, invest it in the stock market, and rent a comparable home for $2,000 per month, you may end up wealthier than the homeowner in some markets. The break-even point depends on how long you stay. typically 5 to 7 years to recover the transaction costs. If you move in 3 years, buying almost always loses. If you stay 10 years in a market with moderate appreciation, buying usually wins. Location, interest rates, property taxes, maintenance costs, and rent growth all change the equation. Run the numbers for your specific situation. The New York Times has a free rent versus buy calculator that factors all of these variables. If you're preparing to buy, here's the realistic checklist. Save 20% plus closing costs. Aim for 25% of the purchase price in cash. If you can't reach 20% down, budget for PMI and plan to request removal once you hit 20% equity. Get pre-approved, not pre-qualified, pre-approved before house hunting. Budget your total monthly housing cost at no more than 28% of gross income. Set aside a separate emergency fund for home maintenance. At least $10,000 on day one. Get the home inspected by an independent inspector. Never skip this. Read every page of the closing documents. Understand your amortization schedule. Know that you'll pay mostly interest for the first decade. A house might be the best investment you ever make, or the most expensive mistake. The difference is whether you go in knowing the real cost, not the number on the listing, but the total cost of ownership over decades. Now you know. This is educational content, not financial advice.